Hello guys, welcome back to Cause and Effect.
Yep, it's Deneth and Jason.
Back with you again.
Yep.
So today we want to talk about the law of manifestation, law of attraction, and how energy really flows in our great universe. So Jason, kick us off.
So the power of manifestation. Manifestation has been talked about a lot over the course of humanity as a whole.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't really understand what manifestation actually is. But manifesting something, all that is just programming it into your subconscious mind, and therefore it manifests in your physical reality.
Exactly. It's taking control of the way cause and effect works in our universe.
Yes.
And using your logic and understanding of the way the system works to dictate what is going to happen next.
Yes, because with every action you do, say if you set a goal for something, right? Every single action you take from when you set that goal to just the future, you're either going in the right direction or the wrong direction.
Think of it as getting steps closer or
Yeah.
taking a step away.
Yes.
You
yes.
are standing next to this thing you want to reach, right?
Yeah.
And you either are going to go closer to it or you are going to go in a direction that is further away.
Yes, and by the way you only take forward steps is by programming that goal into your subconscious mind.
Yes.
Because when you do that, and we'll talk about how to actually do that, because how to do that is it's the most integral part.
Yeah.
But the
Actual act of doing it. Like what?
Yeah.
Like,
the act of doing that is basically telling your subconscious mind to only go in the right direction.
yeah, exactly. It's forcing that trajectory
Yes.
to be in the position of the target.
Yes, because it is always going to be your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind has so much power over the actions in your daily life that you don't even realize.
Yeah.
And if you program something into it, then especially a goal that you have for your life, then you're only going to be, your subconscious mind is just going to be saying, forward step, this action.
Yeah.
Only the forward direction of that.
Yeah, and the reason we say this is because we are doing that ourselves. We have seen a problem in this world, we've seen chaos and a loss of hope, and we have wanted to remedy that with the beauty of nature, with utilizing its beauty and magnificence to our advantage and heal this estranged society that we have in front of us. And to do that, we've started Terra Rewilding. We have started ecosystem projects and cementing our position to do these kind of beneficial
Yes.
things in our society.
Yes, and Terra Rewilding is the first step to doing that.
Exactly.
And we are taking the steps forward, and we will continue to take the steps forward.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this is we're talking about something before it's happened.
Yes.
We're talking about the actual process of manifesting it, but not actually in the position of getting it. And the reason we're talking like that is because we have full confidence that this will be the case. We have mapped out the future positions of this happening, the trajectory, the impacts, and the effects, right? We have mapped the effects and we know the cause. So what ends up happening is you know the entire accumulation of the journey. You have basically got spoilers of your future.
Yeah, we've leaked the script a little
We've
bit.
leaked the script a little bit. And so when you do that, you cement it in your mind and your subconscious to dictate your reality, to make this happen. And what's something you can talk about that actually you've made it happen because of this formula?
One thing, this is probably one of the biggest things in my life, is my bodybuilding show. Like when I was 18 years old, I was my last year of high school. I was in year 12, and I really wanted to go on a bodybuilding show.
Give us a flex, Jason.
Yeah.
Come on. Look at that.
I don't know if the lighting's good, but yeah. Newcomer as well. Bro, what, 2 years in?
Yeah, 2 years.
That's crazy.
2 years.
2 years, hell yeah. 5 years, bro, let's go.
Let's go.
At 16 years old, I was pretty big for my age. Like, I have pictures when I was 16, and a lot of people thought I was older at the time. Like, bro, there was one time I didn't get ID'd for a whole slab. That was crazy.
Oh my God. At 16 is crazy. Yeah.
This is hypothetical, by the way.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
That's all, we're talking shit.
Yeah.
We don't condone underage drinking.
Yeah. In the coming years, I was getting more and more size. And when I got to 17, I was in year 11.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I think I actually want to compete in a bodybuilding competition. I actually thought that at 16, and then I got like into year 10. I was like, no, there's no way. Like,
So look at that. So it was there, it was
Yeah.
lingering.
Yeah, it was lingering.
It was lingering. You see,
Yeah.
this is how these things usually happen, is like, you've been confronted with it a long time before you actually wanted to chase it.
Yeah.
Like for me, I love nature since I was a freaking little child. Probably
Yeah.
you too as well.
Yeah.
But you would have loved nature, right? But it wasn't something that I'd considered actually pursuing for a very, very long portion of my life. Like obviously early on I discovered, yes, I love nature and I want to pursue it, but not to this scale at all.
Yeah.
Like show.
Yeah.
Would you say 16? Is
Yeah,
that
16, yeah.
16? There we go.
16, the idea was there. And then I got
When did you
to-
ever watch like Arnold Schwarzenegger? And
I used to watch Callum Von Moger a lot.
when was that?
Callum Von when I was like 16, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I started with Chris Harrier videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I started with Chris Harrier
I think I
videos
started
and
with his as well.
doing calisthenics.
Oh man. Those are some legendary videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Chris Harrier, honestly. And then I went to Fitness FAQs. Yeah. I think he's Aussie as well.
Oh. fuck
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I hope he sees this.
I hope so
honestly.
too.
Yeah, and then I kind of went into more like mainstream bodybuilding. Like Callum Von Moger, he wasn't big then, but he was big before. And I was watching a lot of his older videos, just going through them. And then I got introduced to Chris Bumstead.
Nice.
And oh yeah, it was lingering in year 11. The idea was there. And then I got to year 12 and it was like, okay, it's time. When it got to year 12, and I realized like it was time, I could see the final image of my bodybuilding show in my head. I started a documentary actually, and I recorded the whole process. And when I was recording for that, I realized that like I'm gonna have to win this. The thing is, I knew I could as well.
You wanted to make it happen.
I knew in my mind, I'd 100% in myself, I knew I could do it. If I was just given the opportunity, I knew I could do it. And I was given the opportunity. My parents, they gave me the opportunity to let me do it because they were very resistant to actually let me do it.
Yeah.
But they gave me the opportunity and they let me do it. I was really persistent as well. Like they didn't want to let me, and I was really persistent. I was like, please let me, because I saw the final
Yeah.
image
It was your
in
dream.
my mind.
That was
Yes.
the thing, your vision.
Yes.
You have to fight for your vision.
Yeah.
Like if you have a vision, you have a thing you want to pursue, a difference you can make, a thing you can bring. Chase that.
Yeah.
Don't let that be taken from you by anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing. Is like put your 100% into it. Like
Yeah.
that's what you did. Right?
I had a dream, and I had full confidence in myself. I had 100% belief in myself, and I just did it.
Yeah.
I took the actions and I did it.
Yeah. And how many kilos did you get to?
70.5, I think was my stage weight.
And then what was your bulking weight?
98.5.
98.5
Yeah.
to 70.
70.5.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's almost 30 kilos.
I think when I started the prep, I don't think that's the peak weight I got to when I was bulking.
Can we put
But-
on the screen like photos of
Yeah,
your bodybuilding
yeah,
comp?
yeah.
You just so you guys can see.
Yeah,
that guy was shredded to the
Yeah,
bone, bro.
you're probably seeing me lean as fuck right now.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I don't think I started the cut at my max. I started my prep not at 98.5. I don't think I started it at that. I started it at maybe, I think I was prep. It wasn't easy, especially doing it in year 12. But all I did was I just thought about what I had to do logically to get it done, and I did it.
Yeah.
I just did those
Fantastic.
steps.
It was a beautiful show. Done really
It
well.
was a beautiful show, and also the schoolwork didn't suffer as well.
Yeah.
Because that was the main concern with my parents, which is
Yeah.
very understandable, because I was last year of high school, you know, and they really didn't want my schoolwork to suffer. But I was like, I can do it, I'll manage everything. And because that was in my mind, I knew that I could do it, I did it.
His vision got enhanced
Yeah.
by more elements and
Yeah.
more elements tied into it. It didn't take him away from it. It didn't make him skeptical of it. He managed to link those things together.
Yep.
Now, what happens with a lot of people is when you have a vision, you have a goal, you often get this new thing that causes you to get distracted from it and then eventually forget it or never end up chasing it. But what you should do is tie that thing that you might have got in that distant area, put it in with it, include it in the vision. Like, for example, right, if you want to chase enlightenment, this is like a big thing, right? If you want to chase enlightenment, you want to attain nirvana, right? And you see that the Buddha abandoned his family and you want to start a family. And so you get distracted away from each thing, right? Link it together. Try and get nirvana with a family, which I think is totally possible, by the way.
Fair enough. We're given the human experience to have a family.
Exactly.
Therefore,
Cherish it.
wow.
Cherish
Fair
the
enough.
experience.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what I wanted to just add in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a side note.
Yeah, just a little side note.
That's crazy. That's a side note.
Crazy ass side note. Alright, so now another main point of the laws of manifestation and attraction. I just want to talk about literally the cause and effects of the universe and how those events tie in together. Right, so basically our universe goes on many trajectories. It has many storylines, many chapters, and yeah, the list goes on and on, right? Something crawled on my back.
Yeah, bro. I'm getting non-stop bitten by mozzies, honestly.
What the
Like this-
fuck is on me, bro? Oh my god, there's some shit.
Bro, one mozzie bite here, one here, one here.
I got cooked on my leg.
one
as well.
here. But I told you before
You know
this.
what? Let's get this done so we can move. All right.
Before this, I said to him, I was like, we're gonna get ambushed by mozzies here. He was like, no, it's not near the water.
I got sneak attacked. I got totally sneak attacked. All right. Anyways, those stealth ninjas aside, what the hell is on me, bro? So basically, cause and effect, right? It is literally it's tied in with the trajectory of the universe and all storylines that it follows. It is a list of things that happen, and in Buddhism, this is talked about a lot. The cycle of samsara is literally the continuous suffering caused by a cause and effect of many things. You know, a karmic cycle, dukkha, which is a definition of all the suffering and effects that occur in the universe. And the cause isn't dukkha. The cause causes dukkha. You know what I mean? Like, it is basically just the effects of everything, including suffering, including happiness, joy. It's all included in that. And you'll find that cause and effect literally explains everything. It explains how things are born and explains how things die. It explains how things live, how things are happy, how things are sad. And to understand the cause and effect, that is basically done through learning about manifestation. Manifestation is engineering your cause, understanding your effects, and dictating how that reaction occurs. Us humans have been gifted with the beautiful gift of consciousness, a gift from the universe, and that was also caused by a cause and had an effect. But with that aside, we have now got the power to dictate our reality.
Mm-hmm.
We are the universe discovering itself, and we're the universe discovering its power. Its divine power that religions have talked about, that prophets have gifted us with. And to discover this divinity and discover the way this divinity works is really our cause. And the effects of that will be astronomical, right? When you just think about that.
That's the purpose. People ask, like, what's the meaning of life? Finding the divinity within yourself is the meaning of life.
Yeah, the divinity, the universe that is you.
Yeah.
Discovering that is ridiculous, like, on every level. It's an Avengers level threat.
Yeah.
At that point, right, you reach that state and you will be an Avengers level threat. But you won't be a threat. You will be a great divine being because you have discovered your divinity. You have discovered that you are as powerful as they speak of God.
Yeah. That's what we believe to be God, consciousness.
Yeah.
Consciousness is God. The kingdom of heaven is within you.
The God is within you, within your surroundings. It is everything. It is the embodiment of everything that your mind contains. And don't discount the value that you have, because if you are capable of being a divine spiritual being, Do you look away? Do you choose not to pursue this? If you do, I would really like to know why. But anyways, yeah, with manifestation, law of attraction, it all works in the formula of cause and effect. Written into our stars, written into the fabric of space-time. It is the cause and effect behind everything. It dictates probability, it dictates time. It is the ink that the universe is written with. The story of the universe rests in cause and effect. And the Buddha knew that, he had shared that as well, but this is our views. These are things that we have come up with on our own, and we have had our beliefs and discoveries confirmed in these texts that we have started reading.
Yeah.
Which I really recommend. If you want to search for something, if you want to know something within yourself that you've discovered and you want to know more about it, I highly suggest researching it and reading into it, because you get all these perspectives and
many different
facts about things that were thought about thousands of years ago.
Okay, well, the last book I was reading was Einstein and Buddha.
Okay.
What's interesting about Einstein and Buddha is that these two people who lived thousands of years apart had discovered the universe in different ways and found the same answers.
Yeah, exactly. Because that is how you characterize a truth, a principle in our universe. Is two opposite beings coming to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Because it's written in time. It's not something that is waiting to exist when we find it. It's something that was already there.
Yeah, it's something we're discovering, and these two people are discovering it just in different ways, which shows that everything is connected in a way that we don't understand yet.
Exactly. Something that interesting that Einstein said actually is, it's like, it goes along the lines of basically, science without religion is skeptical, and religion without science is just dumb.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it might be controversial, but it was basically, that was along the lines of what he said, and maybe just put those two things together, see what happens. See what happens.
He also said, if the universe is a universe of thought, then its creation must have been an act of thought.
Well, that's a banger. So those are kind of the texts I'm talking about. Like, these are things that you've seen yourself discovering and aligning with, and it's given you more information about that universe that we are trying to learn about.
It's just knowledge. We're just learning about the universe.
Yeah,
these people have discovered all these things and they're writing about it.
Yeah.
And we're just reading what they have discovered.
Exactly.
And we are also discovering things, and therefore we're compiling.
Their discovery has also led to our discovery.
Yes.
And it's lots of cause and effects.
Lots of cause and effects.
Yeah. That's what we wanted to share about that chapter of this kind of segment. We will basically just show the rest of our discoveries in nature, in different components around that we have observed, and just share the journey along with you, the journey of knowledge and the journey of truth. All right?
Yeah, cause and effect out for now.
Yeah, sweet. Oh,
dude, that was so good, man.
Oh, my feet are so cramped.
Yeah, but my legs.
And I've been eaten up by mosquitoes.
My ass is so wet.
So, we're out in the wilderness, we're camping, having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
A total reset.
Yeah.
And there's a few things we just want to end off about manifestation. So, Jason, go for it.
Yeah, so manifestation, what we've told you so far about it has been really the effects of manifestation. So the implementation of it, and the cause and the effect. The implementation being the cause and the effect being the results of the manifestation.
Yep.
But what we're about to discuss is the process of how to actually manifest. Because we've told you about manifesting, now we're going to tell you how to actually do it and the process of actually doing it.
So the main thing with manifestation is you have to cement what you actually want. What is it that you want to manifest towards? What is the goal? And you can kind of backtrack your way from there. We kind of spoke about that previously, where you have to solidify the goal, and then you just have to live with purpose. And the purpose that you do every action should become clear. Is it going towards your goal? Is it stepping away from your goal? Is it doing nothing for your goal? If you keep that conscious, then you can ingrain it in your subconscious mind as well. And then manifestation just kind of falls into the barrel where it just keeps on rolling down the mountain, you know?
Yeah.
It's a chain
it.
reaction.
It is a chain reaction, and that chain reaction occurs when you understand what it is you actually want. And the process of manifestation it starts with being very clear about what you actually want and having clarity about that. Like, the goals you have in your life should be focused around what you actually want.
Yeah, exactly.
And for a lot of people, they are quite unsure about what they actually want, because all these people around them have told them all these things about what they should be,
Exactly.
instead of them asking themselves truly what they actually want for their life. That's how a lot of people, they get trapped in the cycle of working a job that they think they should be working because they get a lot of money, but in reality, they're actually not happy at all.
Yeah.
They're not happy at all, and they work this job their whole life, not being happy a single day working there.
Yeah. And because of that, you get a whole chain reaction of negative effects.
Yes.
It goes the opposite way. That's the anti-manifestation we were talking about. Anti-manifestation is literally the negative obstacles that are steering you in the complete wrong direction. And there is an equation we came up about anti-manifesting. We can put that up just to show you guys, like, you know, what that is. You can maybe decipher it. And basically what to show that is the amount of adverse things you have put in your path to block you from manifesting towards your goal. That is the anti-manifestation. That is the very thing that is standing in the way of you reaching your target. So it also is very important to find out what that is. You know, submit what you want, find out what's stopping you, break free of those chains, and reach your goal. That's the main thing. You know, we're out here in the wilderness because we want to see what we're trying to protect. We want to see what we're trying to connect with. And we did it. All the obstacles keeping us on our way disappeared, and we did it. And we loved it. We loved it here. We'll be doing this again and again and again because it's fantastic, and I highly recommend it. Just get out of reception and spend time in nature, do things, figure things out. You know, we were carrying logs to the fire, building a shelter. You know, we'll put a few clips up of our trip and our journey, but seriously, it's something else, you know, and it's really solidified our thoughts. It's manifested our goals further, and really it's just this chain reaction happening that no one can stop. And that's what it's become. That's what it's become.
But yeah, that process of manifestation, it starts with being very specific about your goals and your life.
Yeah.
It's like telling a GPS, putting a certain location in a GPS. It's giving you direction. You're at a certain point and you want to get to another point. The GPS just tells you the way there. They guide you. It's the path that guides you there. And what manifestation is you basically programming that destination into your conscious and subconscious mind. And therefore, your mind, consciously and subconsciously, takes you to that destination.
That's it. That's all we're doing. We're just making sure our orientation, spiritually, physically, mentally, is towards reaching our goal. If that is the case, it is extremely astronomically difficult to stop you from reaching your goal. The probability of you failing becomes tiny. And that's what ultimately we're doing, is we are decreasing the probability of failure astronomically. And I highly recommend it.
I highly recommend it too, yeah.
Seriously, that's why we made this video. We highly recommend it.
Only positive causes and only positive effects.
That's it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next video, and we really hope you enjoyed and learned something.
Yeah, we really hope you liked this video. And yeah, let us know your thoughts.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Peace out.
See ya.
You know, something just popped up recently. I'm discussing the machine contraption we've just made here. We were talking about how Jason could see the vision of this structure in his head. And then I replied, oh, you know, that's why it exists. You know, he took it out of his manifested mind and his thoughts and he made it real with the help of us. And we did the same thing. But then he said, but I really didn't think we would do it. I really didn't think it would work. But then I asked him, did you let your doubt stop you? And that's when he replied, no.
See, the thing with that is, yes, he might have been conjuring negative thoughts that might have had adverse effects on his motivation to complete this goal, but ultimately he didn't let that stop him, which resulted in the same outcome as if you believed it would happen, you know? And it just shows like there is a gray area where you might have a degree of anti-manifestation in your mind, but if you program your body to do it anyway, you'll get it done. And doubt is maybe just a natural part of it. Maybe you don't have to succumb to doubt. And if you succumb to doubt personally in your lives, maybe consider this alternate way of thinking about it. Maybe there's an inner divinity within you that will allow you to learn to live and accept doubt as it exists and as it comes and as it appears, and don't let it stop you.
Yeah, don't succumb to the doubt.
Exactly.
Acknowledge it, but don't succumb to it.
I guess you would say that's one of the principles of manifestation, one of the laws.
I guess so. One of the
Here we
laws
go.
of manifestation.
One of the laws of manifestation. That's exactly what this video is titled. So we're out here exploring our thoughts, understanding consciousness, and sharing it with you along the way.
Yep.